Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Journeyman Sports Podcast. I'm one half of the show. My name is Cade. Um, my other half of the show, Garrett, is not here today. Um, and we are here to talk about something that is fresh on the minds of everyone. Um, I hope everyone had a great experience watching the Super Bowl this Sunday, and that everyone got to enjoy it with their families and watch the game because it was a great game. Um, you know, Not every day that you see a Super Bowl like that, especially as high scoring as it was. But um, the Kansas City Chiefs, if you guys did not watch it or if you don't know already, the Kansas City Chiefs did win the Super Bowl over the Eagles, beating them, I believe, 38 to 35, if I'm remembering that correctly. Um, and it was a great game. I mean, lots of scoring, um, lots of exciting action. Um, but I thought both teams played very very well. Uh, you know, yes, it was 38-35. I thought both teams played very well. Both offenses executed to almost perfection. But the Chiefs came alive in the second half. In the first half, they were hanging in there, doing what they needed to do, but not really anything special. And then the second half, it's like they became a whole new football team, a whole new offense. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy were calling the right things and just moving the ball all over the Eagles. When in the first half, it was much harder for them to do that. I would say MVPs of this game are Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. At least Nick Bolton, number 32, the safety, was hitting all day, doing his thing on defense. Definitely respect him as a player, but man, he was mashing people today. And he had the fumble return for a touchdown, so that was cool. Kadarius Toney also had the longest punt return in Super Bowl history. Um, that's a fun fact. He got traded by the Giants midseason, and now he's returning punts in the Super Bowl and broke the record. He almost scored a touchdown. Would have been the first to ever score a touchdown as well. But the MVPs, I would say, are Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Nick Bolton, Kadarius Toney, and Isaiah Pacheco. Because Pacheco was running hard and fast and doing his thing today too, and was helped keep the ball alive in the second half so that they could do that final game-winning drive and kick that field goal. But that's really what I want to talk about today. Was you know on the Kansas City Chiefs side, it was such a good game and such a high-scoring game, but then it had such an anticlimactic ending. Um, Kind of bummed me out the way that the Chiefs won, but nonetheless, it is respectable. The game was very good, very fun to watch. It was not boring at all, but the way it ended just didn't really sit right with me. I even though it is football, it's how the game is played. It's the smart way to play the game. There's nothing wrong with what they did. Still, as a fan, you want to see it end more dramatically than on a kick. And then the Eagles tried to run the Hail Mary with 8 seconds left, and that didn't even get all the way down the field. Jalen Hurts didn't really even have the arm in this situation to give him a chance. So, you know, it you know it is what it is. Sorry, I'm not in my room right now. I'm actually out here in a little lobby area recording today because things happen and we adapt. So I apologize if you hear any background noise. But on the Eagles side of the ball, man, they played very well. AJ Brown had some crazy catches. um, Jalen Hurts played a good game. I'm pretty sure he had 3 rushing touchdowns. They loved to run QB sneak in this game, as Garrett said. multiple times to me. He said that they were just spamming that QB sneak, and that's what they were doing. But I mean, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, they have nothing to go home hanging their heads about. They all had a great game. Came very, very close. Wanted to see Jalen Hurts get his first ring, but it's also nice to see Patrick Mahomes get his second one, and you know, good for the Chiefs because at least in my situation, I didn't really have a horse in the race or anything, so I just kind of got to watch the game as an NFL fan and watch it from that perspective with my friends, and I love doing that. I love watching the game of football just to watch it, and that's what I did, and it was the Super Bowl, so gotta love it, really do. And I think the Eagles just fell short. They just didn't get the ball back with enough time. They had to know giving Kansas City the ball back was going to be a little bit controversial and a little bit iffy, and they chose to do it anyway, and that's what happened, and the Chiefs were smart about it. So now Andy Reid can go home and eat a cheeseburger, and all is good. um, but, I mean, in all seriousness, great game on both sides. The controversial holding call kind of has been after the game. I heard a lot of stuff about it. I heard the holding call, blah blah blah, refs versus the Chiefs. But then after James Bradbury said that he himself knew it was a holding call and he just hoped that it didn't get caught, it did get caught, and that's the reason why. So in all seriousness, it was a good, clean game. Not a whole lot of controversy behind it. It's just the way it ended doesn't sit right with people, so people are going to try to come up with excuses. But all in all, I think we just need to appreciate it for being what it was. It was great entertainment, a great game. If you love football, it was a great game to watch. A lot of scoring, a lot of high-level play, a lot of big hits. So, that's what we love about football. And now we're going to get into the off-season stuff. We're going to get into moving forward, we're going to get into mock drafts and things like that, so you guys need to stay tuned in for that, please. And we appreciate all the support we've been getting lately. Please keep it coming. We're trying to drop videos as much as we can. Keep in mind we are both college students, so there's only so much time in the day, but we get videos out as much as possible. So I apologize. I haven't been showing my face here in this last week. I've been swamped with school. So, trying to do what I can. But definitely wanted to bring you guys a Super Bowl recap. Great game. Hope everyone enjoyed the game this Sunday with their friends and family and enjoyed watching football and things. And, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. And we are out.